Welcome back, everyone. As campaigning begins in the critical state of California, the state that could determine the Republican nomination, one Golden State mayor is telling frontrunner Donald Trump that he's not welcome in her city. West Hollywood Mayor Lindsay Horvath telling the LA Times that while some communities are rolling out the red carpet, she is rolling up the red carpet. She said she will not provide special events permits or make accommodations for the Trump campaign. In a letter to the Trump campaign, Mayor Horvath writes, quote, "The hate speech and implicit calls to violence coming from Trump and his campaign are beyond the pale and have no place in any community in our country." Well, joining me now is West Hollywood Mayor Lindsay Horvath. Mayor Horvath, it's very good to have you with us. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I want to ask you, is this really fair? Why not let your voters decide? I understand you personally have some concerns about Donald Trump and the campaign and what he symbolizes, but certainly there may be some folks in West Hollywood who have a right to hear what he has to say and make up their own decision.
This isn't about free speech. This is about hate speech. This is about creating a community that encourages civil discourse. When we have civil discourse, people are more inclined to participate in their communities. This is a message I've been carrying in my community throughout my term as mayor, and this is what I want to see happening in our city. And actually, our city has been very supportive of the letter that I've written and the sentiments that I've expressed.
The Los Angeles Times editorial board, though, having a slightly different opinion, they write, denying the Trump campaign a permit that is available to other political speakers would be shutting down speech. Indeed, a discriminatory use of the permitting process would be wrong, even if West Hollywood claimed to be responding to Trump's past statements that seem to encourage violence. In practice, are you really going to be able to deny Trump access to West Hollywood? I understand it that city attorneys say the city will follow the First Amendment in this case.
And we will absolutely follow the law. No one's First Amendment rights have been violated. No permits have been denied. No permits have even been applied for. So before we get ahead of ourselves, what we really need to focus on is the kind of language, the kind of violent tactics that are being encouraged by the Trump campaign. You know, the LA Times called Trump's actions deplorable. They said that his comments about Muslims and Mexicans and women were offensive, and I agree. And so does our community. That's why I wrote this letter, to call out the kind of tactics that he's using that have no place in civil discourse.
So let me ask you this about the growing petition that's calling on the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce to remove Donald Trump's star from the Walk of Fame. What are your thoughts on that? Do you support that?
You know, I think I support the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce doing whatever it is they think they need to do to best reflect their values. That's what I'm doing to represent my community's values. The response, as I said, has been overwhelmingly supportive from my community, although Donald Trump supporters from across the country have been writing to me, you know, following his lead, using very violent language, saying they're going to gut me like a fish. They're sending me videos of dead fetus parts, using racial slurs, homophobic slurs, inciting the kind of violence against communities in my city that I just want to make sure remain protected. You know, our city is a very diverse one. We're over 40% LGBT. We have Russian-speaking immigrants, many of whom are concentration camp survivors. These are people who understand the impact of hateful speech and violence. And, you know, we celebrate our diversity in our city. We don't apologize for it. We don't tolerate it. We celebrate it. That's the kind of community we are, and that's the kind of behavior I want to encourage.
All right, Mayor Lindsay Horvath, thank you very much for getting up with us this Sunday morning. We appreciate that insight, and we'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.